Let's understand why, where we need Python for our day-to-day activities as a data engineer. For example, yes, you have a table with you, say a SQL pool table or a Spark table. For now, I'm showing you one Spark table, right? And the Spark table, we are able to happily test a few aggregations. You may design visualizations for analytics. But now you would like to store this data into a different table for easy end user reporting. I repeat once again, as a data engineer, we are now using Python. And for what? For creating a table and store aggregated result. For what? For whom? For data analysts. Are we getting it, please? I'll wait. Mic with everyone, please. I'll wait. Are we getting it?
Yeah, clear.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Great. Let's continue. Hari, Kapil, Kaja, others, please. Katyayani, do you hear me? Please. Yep. I'll wait. Yep.
Yes, yeah, we're getting.
Fine.
Yes, sir.
Fine, sister. Fine. Let's continue. Very simple, okay? Let's think practically in simple terms. It will be easy for us. I repeat once again, friends, just in case. For example, this one. Keeping in mind our next upcoming items, Power BI, we are now preparing our source, analytics source, this one, where inside Spark. How? Using PySpark environment. Let's see. So yes, your query is ready. Perfect with SQL. That one, why we need Python? Where we need Python? Let's see. We are right now in SQL environment, percentile Python, okay, percentile Python means, or say percentile actually, it is percentile Python means we are now executing some code in Python mode, earlier SQL mode, now Python mode. Why? Let's see. This entire query, aggregated query, we need to store it into something called data frame. We'll understand exclusively what is data frame, why we need it separately, just to get some idea. Data frame equal to, or data frame 1 is equal to, anything is fine, any name. Spark.sql double quotes, paste it. Percentile Python for Synapse notebooks. For Databricks notebooks, you simply say data frame, percentile Python, and no space, okay? No space, like this. Just give some meaningful content like this. So here it is, sales group by, okay, like this. Give some data frame, anything is fine, any name is fine. Very important, make sure we are able to see auto detection of SQL queries. I repeat again, percentile for Synapse notebooks, and for data factory notebooks it would be just percentile. Just to make it more clear, part of our classes will be understanding Synapse Analytics. In Synapse Analytics, we'll understand something called Apache Spark Pool for aggregations. There we talk about, hope you remember trip table, everyone, starting of our course, New York taxi data, trip table. Yes, you remember?
Yes, sir.
Yes, there we have something called Spark table coming up. There we learned until aggregations. We'll understand something called percentile for Synapse notebooks. Okay, for Databricks notebooks, it is just single percentile. Remember this. Okay, data frame ready. What's our requirement? Come on, friends. What's our main requirement? What we need to do here? Come on, friends. What we need to
Loading
do?
the
We need to store
loading
the
the data to aggregated data to
Spark table.
a Spark.
Spark table, right? A permanent Spark table. So data frame dot, by heart all these things carefully. Data frame dot write dot format of what? Parquet. It is a format. Tables are stored in Parquet format. Dot save as Spark table, or simply say for now aggregated or TBL aggregated sales, like this. But remember, we are in SQL mode. SQL don't know DDL. In Spark environment, SQL don't know what is data frame. SQL don't know what is when we're writing. SQL knows only reading. Remember, SQL knows only reading and aggregations. That's it. Yes, Spark SQL is only reads, aggregates, computations. But data frame creation, storing the query result, or creating a table, my SQL don't know, my Spark SQL don't know. So percentile Python. Okay, next. Save as table and specify in double quotes. Okay, just like this. Now my Spark table is ready. So without Python, I cannot create my Spark table. Are we getting it, please? The purpose of Python now?
Sir, one question, sir.
Tell me, sir.
So if you go to this notebook 2, please. Notebook 2.
Notebook, we had only
Yes.
one notebook,
Yeah.
dear. You mean, CMD2, command 2, you mean? Tell me.
Okay, command 2. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tell me.
So can't we do it this way? Like, I understood that, why we need is Python and why we need
Yeah.
SQL. So can't we do it this way, as like select like these
No.
columns
Select
into
star
table
into
name?
table name from other table. No, dear, it won't work. No, no.
Oh.
Okay.
Mhm.
If that is the case, why we require Python? Why we require data frame separately? Right? No,
Okay.
it won't work, dear.
Mhm.
Our Spark SQL do not support select into or CTAS. You know CTAS, create table as select, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. It's not possible, dear. So Python is required. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Come on, friends, everyone. Are we getting some idea, please? Why we need Python? Please.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Fine. Tell me now, friends. You tell me where to verify this table. Of course, we can directly say select from table name. That is one way, right? Any other way you think? Yes. Any other way you think in the meantime? Yes, we
Data.
did all the activities earlier.
Yeah.
Think of any other way. Think of. Sorry, this one. Think of any other way.
The default database.
No. Think of what's the other way to get the data? What's the other way to verify the
Data
tables?
frame.
No. Data Explorer is there, right? You remember everyone, friends? Data Explorer. See, what's my question, friends? How to verify the tables in Spark, right? Go to data. This interface is new actually. Before last week it got introduced. In olden days this was not the interface for Databricks actually. Let me tell you. Let me show you, friends. Okay, this is the new interface for Databricks. In olden days, until last month, until July, the interface was actually different. Let me show you. Just to get some idea. Let's get some idea. Yeah, I can show you this one. I have one small archive for July month. I can show you this one. This one. See there? This one, friends. This is the actual interface we used to have like this. I think I can show you in a different way. I can show you in a different way. Please wait. In a more easier way. Database architecture, ADB security. Yep. This one. I can show you this one. This one, friends. We used to have like this. D. Expand. Then we used to have prompts like, are you data scientist? Are you data engineer? Are you developer, etc. We used to have like this prompts earlier. Now it's made more simplified. This is the actual interface that we used to have earlier, like this. Everything combined. Now we have it nicely arranged. This one, friends. They expand. I expand data engineer, data science. We used to get like this. Combined, right? Data science and data engineering combined. Old interface. Now the new interface, more beautiful. Data engineering is separate. Machine learning, data science is separate. Okay, just in case. Now go to default. Go to default. This is the table. Got it? Got it?
Yes.
Others, did you get it?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That's the power of
Yes, sir.
Python. That is the beauty of Python. Are we getting it now, please? Everyone.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, let's love Python. That's our next items. Let's go for questions, please. Any questions, let me know. I'll wait. Yes, friends.
So instead
Tell
of
me, dear.
Python,
Yeah.
percentile Python, can we just on the command prompt on the very top,
Yeah,
there is
we
a
can
small
simply change Python.
shows.
We can do. Yes, we can. We can do it.
Yes, sir.
But one thing, dear. But one thing, let me tell you. Very soon we are going to understand jobs, workflows, jobs. But there we are supposed to schedule the entire notebook actually. So when you are scheduling the notebook, changing the platform for every cell will not be possible, right? Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
Others, did you get the question and the answer, please? Everyone, did you get it?
Yes.
Yes.
I repeat just in case once again. We are going to schedule the notebook. Okay? We are going to schedule the notebook. We call them workflows, also called jobs. Workflows are jobs. Their entire notebook is taken as one single task. We call it task. Inside the task, the CMDs are there, right? We call them commandlets. Command CMD. Those CMDs should be correctly coded always. So recommended to make sure we provide the correct, information there for easy readability. My co-engineers or co-data scientists should be able to understand what it is. Number one. Number two, scheduling activities. Next question, please. I'll wait.
Sir, you said Python handles the data type conversion automatically.
Yes,
by auto detecting.
exactly.
What if
Yes.
what if the data inside the field, let's suppose I have like a alphanumeric character in the data of sales. Let's suppose like a junk data or something. So does it like exclude the data by itself, or it throws an error, or how exactly does it handle that?
We in fact will be taking an example on it actually. If there is mixed data, it is automatically taken something as a variant data type, nothing but string data type again. In general, mixed data. Okay, variant we call it, SQL variant. In SQL we say SQL variant, right? Here we call it simply variant data. String data. That would be the answer to your question. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, starting of our class today, I was telling like we'll be discussing something with JSON data. I remember I was telling next example, JSON.
Yeah.
So there we have this
Yes.
variant data type. We'll do. Next question,
Thanks.
please. I'll wait.
So, Sai, so the deployment and the code management and version control and all those things will happen in the workflow, I guess. How these are deployed and how these are okay. And will that be data engineer responsibility also? What would be our responsibility?
Yeah, there we are. Yes, we need to work very closely with DevOps team in such a case. Yep. DevOps engineers, data engineers need to sit across a table and yep, they need to do. I'll be showing you how to control the versions anyway. We'll do it here. Simple concept we'll do. But yes, we can always have integrations. Git integrations we can do. Git integrations we can do actually. Yep. I'll show you the version controls here. We'll do it anyway. We can also have Git integration activities as well.
Sai, one question.
Tell me, dear. Please proceed.
When we are like making these aggregations on the table and storing them into data frame, so which memory is being used at that moment? Like, you know,
Memory, dear. You remember starting up our class today, something called 14 GB RAM. You remember?
okay,
Yeah, yeah.
like while setting up the environment, for example, if we don't know the data, like, you know, how much data will be coming in. So how do we determine that, okay, we need like four like, you know, four virtual machines or five virtual machines, you know, how do we determine that? Like, is there any possibility to determine it or auto scale it?
Starting of the class today was showing you the option of auto scale. Do you remember that? Auto scale in compute.
Yes, there was one option on the right side, like auto
Exactly.
scale.
Yes, yes. We have to always, go for auto scale if you are not pretty sure, if you are not really sure about the volume of data you are going to handle. Always.
Hmm.
Safe side.
But isn't it a really costly affair, like, you know, in terms of um, like, you know, having these calculations, for example?
Sir, one thing that is unpredictable in real life is data, right? Hope you'll agree
Yeah,
with it. Okay.
yeah, of course, of
Yeah.
course.
So we need to always go for, scaling activities. Yeah. Because see, even though your history says you have been working with say 1 TB of data every day, there is no guarantee that the trend remains same next day, right? It depends purely, and we cannot take chances. We are not, we should not be ready to hear complaints from the customers, right? That's important.
Hmm.
You got my point now. So better to always have auto scaling option. Always. I was showing you that option
Okay,
starting the class. So in
sure.
our case, I was using personal compute, but in real world, I was telling, right? You remember I was telling something called unrestricted. You remember?
Yes.
Unrestricted. So always create a cluster with unrestricted node, always with driver and worker nodes, safe side. Yes.
All right. As the second question is about this termination here. So we have set the cluster to be terminated after 10 minutes of inactivity.
For our practice
Uh,
purpose for today. Yes.
right. Like in real world scenario, because we
Answer on
would
my screen
need.
here. I got your question. Answer on the
Okay.
screen.
Okay.
See, usually, dear, all purpose cluster we never terminate in general.
Exactly. Okay. Mhm.
There is something called interactive cluster we can terminate as and when required.
Right.
Okay, we will
Okay,
do.
Sai.
We'll do. Give me some more time, dear. Okay, jobs concept separately. We'll do. Yes.
Right. And third question, one more question, Sai,
Tell
maybe
me.
last one.
Tell me. Tell me.
Regarding this, because there was a question raised by someone that, if there is a data like, mixed up data, so how do Python determines, and you tell that, it's a variable data type will be there. Variant
Yeah.
data type will be there. For example, if we need to do some sort of, modification, filtering or transformation in the data,
Yes.
so do we have to do it through Python as we already have a data frame, or do we have some other steps like in normal ETLs?
Yeah.
We have?
We have it, dear. Very next item actually. We are right now
Okay,
we are in the Python introduction right now in data frames. And very next
right.
example, dear, we'll be understanding how to filter the data using something called temporary view.
Okay.
We read the data, we give it to the temporary view. Only the filtered data can be given to temporary view using where condition. On my screen, dear. Where conditions. You got it now? Something like this. Are you getting it? Only required data can be given to one view, temporary view. From there, you give it to Spark tables as needed. Yes. Are you getting it now, please, everyone? We will do it anyway. Next concept. Please, do you hear me, everyone? Please. Are in network issue? All right.
Yes, sir.
Right now, yes. I lost you for a couple
Okay,
of
you lost the
seconds
connection.
actually.
I'm actually doubted whether I lost the connection because no one is responding. I thought, okay. Anyway, we'll do it, dear. You got some idea, right? Our next item. We can filter the data. Where
Okay.
conditions.
Okay, Sai, thanks.
Yep. And this is your answer to the earlier question. We use all purpose for job executions if job is frequently or continuously running. Continuous running. Okay. You remember in our data factory, we don't have continuous execution, right? It's always scheduled execution. Do you remember that, everyone?
Right.
Others, do you remember, friends? We have scheduled, right? Not continuous running, isn't it? Pipeline never runs continuously, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Others, are we getting it, please? We are slowly coming to a conclusion when to go for data factory, when to go for Databricks, right? We need to go there by next class, by next week. We need to go by that. So lot of differences there, technically, lot of differences. This one. So for continuous execution, we'd never stop the cluster. That's why we call it all-purpose cluster. Next question, please. Then we have to continue. The next item we have to continue. Yep, here is our cheat sheet. I'll continue with the cheat sheet here. Our next example we need to do. Yes, friends. So here it is. Our next example. Any questions, please, before we proceed from your observation notes? I'll wait.
Sai,
Fine.
one more question.
Tell
Sorry.
me, dear. Tell me.
Okay.
Yep.
So in the Spark DB now we have, for example, these aggregated tables, and on top of it we will be having Power BI,
Correct.
right? So of course, like I understand that the aggregated data is there, and then in the representation in Power BI, visualization will be faster. But for example, if any of the filtrations are changed within Power BI, like maybe I need to comment, I need to only see 2018 data, not 19, and then I use some dynamic filtration in Power BI. So the computation will happen within Power BI memory or within Spark now?
Spark, because direct query.
Okay, because of direct query. Okay.
Exactly, dear. You remember in Power BI you have something called direct query, import. There are two modes,
Import,
right?
yeah.
You remember?
Yes,
Power BI.
yes.
Chapter 5, our Power BI course. Our Power BI course, in case if you complete our Power BI, there you have chapter number 5. We have something called big data access, and there we have something called direct query import. We need to use direct query, then only it is possible. If you are using import mode, it is not possible to expect modifications from metadata level. Metadata modifications we cannot expect.
But direct query, having said that, if I'm fetching maybe 3 or 4 years of data
Hmm.
from Spark database now, will it still be faster?
Yes, it is, because for that reason we are doing aggregations. Maybe you can do aggregation based on each year, right? Filter the data, perform aggregation, store the aggregation data. That will resolve the problem. You got my point? Filter,
Right.
aggregate, store. That's it. Where conditions?
Oh, okay, sir. Thanks.
Yeah. Some people call it partition data. Here we call it simply partitioned aggregated data. Faster.
Okay,
Also,
sir.
one small
Thank you.
question.
Yeah. Next question.
So
Raman's.
how do we get the data?
Yeah.
Yeah, how do we get the data into our Spark DB from any other
Yeah, this
database?
one, brother. This one. Let me show. We have an
Okay.
example for it next. Let me
Fine,
put
fine.
it this
No
way.
problem. Thank you.
You remember, dear, we have something called IoT previous classes. You remember IoT?
Yes.
We are going to go there actually. See, IoT is giving you some data, right? That data we are right now still at the basics. Okay. And very, very soon, next item we are going to understand this one, dear. Very next item will be
Okay.
understanding. After we learn few more activities on SQL database, then this one. Storage account data will be given to ADLS. You remember this ADLS account? blob.core.windows.net. This one.
Yes, sir.
So ADLS data will be given to Databricks. Databricks data will be given to Spark table. Spark table data is aggregated and given to Power BI. Got it?
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Chapter 5 next. We'll do. Next question, please. I'll wait. Fine. Let's continue. So what we did so far, let's put it carefully here, friends. Just wait. Yeah, this one. The practice plan. Let's understand the flow carefully to make it more clear for us. We learned today what is Spark, what is Spark cluster, what is Spark SQL, implementations option of Spark in Azure. Come on, friends. What are the implementation options of Spark in Azure cloud? You remember that, please? Data factory. Yes or no? Spark data factory, right? Without
Yes,
Spark, there is no data factory, data flow, isn't it?
data flow.
Yeah, exactly. And Synapse SQL pool or Synapse Analytics and Databricks, isn't it?
Databricks.
Three items. Then we learned how to create Databricks, how to work with Databricks workspace, configure cluster, upload a file, create a table, and upload file and create table. Yes, are we getting it, please? Until here today.
Yeah.
Then what we did, yes, from here we actually stopped there. We're understanding about notebook and creating tables in Spark using notebooks, actually using notebooks. Okay, next. Tomorrow we'll stop here. I want you to first practice all this. Let's enjoy the things carefully. Tomorrow, how to create notebook to read the file within Azure. See, one of our participants asking a question, right? How we actually get the data into Databricks? Here it is, friends. We can read the files within Azure, read the file outside Azure, and we can proceed with our Spark activities. Then comes parameters, then comes jobs, then comes security, then end-to-end implementations with, you remember IoT, live phone call tracking activities, earlier classes. You remember that, friends, everyone? Sorry, this earlier stream analytics, we understood something called IoT, right? You remember that? Please.
Yeah.
This
Yes,
one,
sir.
IoT, we did it, right?
Yes.
So that live IoT data, we can give it to Databricks. It is going to aggregate and partition the data for us. From there, Power BI is super fast. That is the end-to-end implementation we need to learn. Are we getting it, please, everyone? Getting some idea now what we need to do next?
Yes.
Fine.
Yes, I am.
Fine. Then in data factory, we have pipelines. Here we are having notebooks, how to get them integrated together. Synapse, we have notebooks. Databricks, we have notebooks, how to get them integrated together. They're very, very important items next. Need your support. Practice all the item first today. Tomorrow, usual time, 11 a.m. as usual, we are meeting. Same link, same time, 11 a.m. sharp, we are going to meet and understand these two. If time permits, third. Next class, we are going to understand jobs. Later, next class, one by one. We'll stop for today and need to send you the email with all the information. I'll do it. I think already sent, right? Starting of the class today. Already sent, right? Along with the class
Yes.
notes, you got the attachments as well, isn't it? Please check it.
6 attachments.
6 attachments, exactly. Yes. Please check it, friends. I need to send you the practice screenshots. I'll do separately. I'll do it now. Please see if we can complete all the practice thoroughly. Please do it for me.
Sai, would be nice if you also send that like the diagram, please.
Yeah.
In the Excel which you created. Thanks.
Yeah. So thanks for reminding. I think it's already there in the screenshots actually. I'm going to send you the screenshots, right? The screenshots include the diagram as
Okay.
well. Anyway, it's already there actually, dear. I'm sending it now. Okay. No
Sure.
issues.
Thanks.
Yeah. It's already there in the screenshots. I remember. First, let me just identify where are my screenshots first. I have to send them. Yes, I got it. Here it is there, dear. Already there. Okay. Diagram is there in the screenshots. I'll check it.
Okay, Sai. Thanks.
Yeah, fine. I'm sending you all the information now, step by step. Please see if we can go through it carefully. So by next weekend, we need to come to a conclusion, friends. When to go for data factory, when to go for Databricks, how to go with them together. Okay, we'll do it carefully. Thank you so much. Have a nice time. Thank you. Any more questions, please? I'll wait. We'll stop for today. Anyone, any questions, please? I'll wait.
Could you please recommend or suggest some Python like course which we can go for like any free course or by your recommendations
Why don't I
which we
send
can
an
use?
additional PDF for your reference purpose? Right? What
Okay.
do you say? Yep.
Yeah, that would be nice, Sai. That would be nice.
Attached in the
Thanks.
class notes mail now. I usually
Yeah,
send it
that'll
at the end of the course, but anyway, ask me, so I'm just giving it right now. It's no problem, anything. But yeah, you have time, please start referring to it carefully. Yes, friends, kindly check your emails in another 30 seconds to 1 minute. Please give me a few moments time, just sending the email now. Along with the screenshots, I need to also send the PySpark material. Where it is, I don't, yeah, there it is. I am sending it now. 2 Word documents and PDF, okay? Just go through them carefully. It should be enough. Yep. It should be enough.
Okay, Sai. Thanks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Email sent to everyone, friends. Please check it. I'll wait. Email sent to everyone. Please check it. I'll wait. Hope you got the mail, everyone. Please check it, friends. I'll wait.
Not yet, Sai.
I shall wait until you receive it, please. Hope you received the mail. Let me know. Refresh. I'll wait, please. Any more questions in the meantime? Let me know, please. I'll wait.
Got the mail, sir.
Fine.
Got it, sir.
Got the mail.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
Good, sir.
so much, everyone. Have a nice time, friends. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sai. Bye.
Pleasure talking
Thank
to
you.
you.
Sorry.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, friends. Bye. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, friends. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.